Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. So I recently did this video, Isaac Brown. Uh, I was talking about his reaction to Abbey Road, listening to it for the first time all the way through. And I kind of regret calling it a reaction, and I could change the thumbnail and all that in the title now, but it's like, forget it. It's more of a review because if it was a reaction, I'd be playing his whole video and reacting to that, and I just played a little clip from it. But anyway, it received a lot of good comments. Thank you. Uh, and it's got over, I think, 3,500 or around 3,500 views, and it's still getting comments. And the thing is, when a video does better than other videos, gets a little more noticed, you're going to have viewers coming in that don't know you, don't know your channel, don't know that you've existed on YouTube for over 20 years. Not that that really matters, I guess. But that's the thing. If a video does better than usual, you're going to get people coming in that don't know you and they're not going to like what they see sometimes. And so this one person kind of once in a while, a comment does get to me. I admit it. Not always. It's sometimes there's negative comments that don't get to me and I leave them up. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing with whatever I say. I leave those comments up. It's just when they start attacking you, personal attacks, that's when they're out of here. So I'm going to read the comment. And I hope you watch all of this and then just leave your thoughts. Maybe you're going to disagree with me. As long as you're nice about it, I'll leave the comment up. Don't call me a fat slob. So this is from TTM9691. Can you imagine having so little to offer the world that you make a reaction to a reaction? Now I've seen it all. Judging from the comments, both here and on Isaac's videos, I'll skip actually watching the video. Well, of course, right? Amazing how embarrassing Beatle geeks can actually get. And I'm going to swear. Holy shit. John and George would urinate all over you useless, lumpen, lower animal couch potatoes. By the way, I'm on my couch for maybe 1 hour every day, so I'm really not a couch potato. And gaslighting younger generations, people from the rock and roll generations, taking something fun and beautiful and life affirming, like the Beatles, and making it a drag. This guy will never listen to the Beatles again thanks to these scum, but at least he monetized their abject loserdom. And then somebody else, I guess, defending me. Someone has definitely offended you in this life, and it is so sad. Wish you peace of mind. And then somebody agrees with him. As a Beatle fan of 50 plus years, I totally agree. Lots of the comments on Isaac's Beatles reactions were insufferable, pointless, lame, and rude. And then TTM thanks him. Thanks, Alice. Same here, 50 plus years. Well, I beat you guys because I'm 62 years. We're supposed to be the coolest old people ever, not the worst. This poor guy getting hundreds and hundreds of condescending, ageist comments on something like 15 videos. So he's talking about Isaac. And now a reaction to his reaction with a whole new set of bozos weighing in. It's like we can't talk about music, right? It's embarrassing to the Beatles. It's embarrassing to all baby boomers and Generation Xers and all Beatles fans who aren't clutching the Beatle books they got for Christmas with their niggling little corrections and misquotes. He ended some of his videos with one line from Eleanor Rigby, "All the lonely people, where do they all come from?" Clearly a subtle dig at all of these gerbils. So he's kind of talking about the comments on Isaac's video. So I replied back, I'm a Beatles fan for over 60, and I was going to leave these comments up, right? I'm a Beatles fan for over 60 plus years with over 500 Beatles videos on this channel. Go elsewhere if one video upsets you so much. And then he replied twice. That's your problem, scumbag. This is when it starts getting nasty, right? He can't, you can't have just a normal conversation with someone without personal attacks. You're an old fart. Yes, I am. I'm a 68-year-old old fart and proud of it. You're an old fart embarrassing all of rock and roll. Critiquing a reaction video? What a leech! This is the only Beatle content you can create? With your bookshelf full of Beatles books. Don't cop an attitude with me, you smelly bowel movement. You're the one who posted a video. Can't take what you dish out, rodent. You're going to hilariously tout your 500 videos? I poop. I'll say poop. I poop all over your videos, you little wimp. Yeah, I'm a little wimp. You see this? Ah, oh, ah, sorry. Ah, that hurts. Anybody can do that and have. What do you fancy yourself, some kind of Beatle authority? Please allow me to laugh you off the face of the internet. Just croak already, old man. Isn't that nice? You're an embarrassment. You're everything the Beatles were against. You, specifically you, old farts babbling about rock and roll. You couldn't be less, and I forgot to click read more before I blocked this idiot. And then I was replying to somebody else, but he thought I was replying to him. Oh, you want to write me twice, okay? Hey, Canadian old fart, why don't you do a video about the video Isaac was forced to make in the middle of all his Beatle reactions? Did you see that one? No, I didn't. Because then you'd be able to actually contribute something to Beatle fans. I'm talking about the video where some slimy embarrassment to the Beatle community wrote him this scathing email condescending him in the most inane, ageist way you could possibly imagine. I don't know why he's talking about this because I never said anything that negative about this Isaac Brown. And he even, on the first video I did promoting, I was excited about his upcoming Abbey Road video. I was kind of promoting it, and he was kind. He left a comment about it. The most cringeworthy embarrassment of an email a Beatle geek could possibly send. Maybe you should do a video about that. About how uncool your generation is, how obnoxious you all have turned out to be, and how you don't own the Beatles, a-hole. They are everybody's. Not everyone has to sit in reverence every time they listen to a Beatle record. This shit is supposed to be fun. This poor reactor now has to deal with a whole new onslaught of trolls because of your F-face video. Good job, scum. And what's funny is he said himself he never watched my video, which was for the most part really positive. It bugged me and others that he was talking over the end on Abbey Road and he missed the famous last lines of that. But like I said, I ended up blocking this person because, this is the thing. This is my answer to people saying you're reacting to a reaction video and they think it's stupid or whatever. First of all, like I said, if you see that title, you don't have to watch it. Go watch something you're going to enjoy. And if you are going to leave a comment, well, at least watch some of the video before you leave a nasty comment like this, trying to hurt my feelings. Luckily, I don't have any. And no, my response to why are you reacting to a reaction video? Because it's like having people in my home. I'm talking about music. whatever. I'm talking about a video I saw with friends, and they're responding to me and letting me know how they feel about it. And so I watched his reaction to Abbey Road, and I wanted to not necessarily react to the whole video, but just talk about it and my feelings about it, kind of like a review, like I even said in that video. Uh, I see nothing wrong with somebody reacting and talking about somebody's reaction to a movie or music or anything, and putting their 2 cents in for their viewers, right? And I just love how, they can't really, well, he never watched the video to begin with, but he knows he can't win, so he's got to start insulting not just me, but I'm sure he's done it to other channels too, right? There's a lot of these, they're called keyboard warriors. They're in their mummy's or their grandmother's basement typing away. And I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube that I don't like or I disagree with. And if I leave a comment, it's still going to be civil. It's not going to be nasty. It's not going to be, I hate this video, or why did you do this or that? So that is, I guess, my little rant. And I always say, like my regular videos, they hardly ever get a negative review, negative comment, maybe one or two at the most. But like I said, when a video does better, there's going to be more strangers coming in to watch you, and they don't know you or your personality. And for my longtime viewers, I've done hundreds of Beatles videos that aren't reactions to reactions, and I do one or two, and it upsets people on the internet, and they have to, uh, personal attacks on me. So that's it. I would love your thoughts in the comment section below. Please like the video or dislike it. You can thumbs it down. That's okay. And anyway, have a great day. Except for TTM9691. I hope you have a lousy day.